First thing, enter a board size. We're going to do a board size of 3, and we're going to choose the first game, simple, number 1. So I'm just going to go through the moves here and go with different placements. The first thing we want is for blue to win in a simple game, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going back and forth between the 2 players, and as you can see, it's blue's turn now. Placed it at 1-3, SOS found, blue wins the game. So we're going to do the same size as A. I'm going to do a simple game again, but this time we're looking for a draw. So I'm just going to speed this up, try and get through this fast and fill the board up. I'm just going to fill it up with S's. I don't want to actually get an SOS, and then there we go. The board is full, game ends in a draw, and no SOS detected, so it goes after each move and goes to check if there's a SOS. So next we're going to do a size 4, and we're going to do a general game. The board's bigger now, and we're going to go back and forth between the 2 players' turns. So first thing here, we got a red score. And now we're just going to go back and forth between red and blue. And I'm going to have them, we want red to win this time. So we're going to give red more points than blue. So as you can see, red has 3 right now. And we're just going back and forth between the 2 players. And blue's going to score right there. So I'm going to get blue some points. There we go. Blue scores again, it's 3-2. Red scores 4-2. We're going to just keep going back and forth. And then red has a score of 5. Board's full. Red has more points than blues, so red wins. All right, so now we're going to run a general game again with the same size. And we're going to do size 4. So now we're just going to run through this real quick and fill up the board. Each time a player makes a move, we're checking to see if there's a SOS, and we're checking each direction possible. So we're just flying through this real quick on 2 times speed. Just make sure we have enough time to get everything done before the 5-minute mark. But we're just placing each time different spots on the board. As you can see, red's got a score of 2 right now. Blue has a score of 2. So right now it's tied. So you can see right there's an invalid move. So we're checking to make sure that a spot isn't taken or that it's in the array. And so it's tied right now, and we're just filling up the board, and we're going to fill it up right here. This move, so now the board's full, and it's going to end in a tie because each red and blue has the same amount of points. So there's that. So let's just look through the code real quick, just to get a general overview of it. So right here we have our has SOS. So this is basically what's just checking for SOS. We're checking horizontally, vertically, and diagonally. Just checking after each move to see if SOS has occurred and give the proper point to that player. So then we have simple game over here, and this just extends from the SOS game. And since we have, a different requirement for the end of the game, that's why each of these are, we have general game, which also extends SOS game. And obviously it's going to have different requirements. Like in general game, we got to have a score system to keep track. So yeah, it's basically all of that. And then I'm just going to run through some of these tests right now for simple. Like this one is just test turn switching after a move. That's for simple game. We have test invalid move on non-empty cell. That's for a simple game. We have a test invalid move on an occupied cell. That's for a simple game. Then we have a test for score counting in general game. So that's for a general game. We just have a SOS detection test right here. Checking for full board right there. We got test valid move in general game. We got a test full board in simple game. So all these tests are passing. That's about all we have time for. I'm going to end it right there.